All right, people, let's hop into it. Get into the nitty gritty. So, at long last, even though I'm a little bit late for this, so I'm gonna speed run some of this because we got a lot of stuff to cover. Demoniacal Fit is finally shown in color, in hand, Martial is Forever 3.0. So basically a 3.0 base Goku, right? And it looks good. Can't complain. Demoniacal Fit has been on a roll with releasing some of the stuff that they said they were gonna release. As per usual though, they'll tend to do things where they try to release around the same time as other people, even though they don't have to do that. But you know, what are you gonna do? This is gonna be a nice, for everyone that missed out on the Kong Studios release or just not interested in Kong Studios, this is an excellent, I was gonna say substitute, but they're really interchangeable. Hopefully the QC is good on it, but other than that, what can I say? Let's move forward. Okay, something I completely forgot about covering last video is the Beast Deity Time Breaker Vegeta, or is this Xeno Vegeta? I think it's Xeno Vegeta. It looks really good. What can I say? If you look closely, the hair that they're using is basically the Super Saiyan 4 hair without the mullet part. This little fun thing. Now, one thing I will say, it looks good. I just hope they can narrow those hips a little bit more. And I think it'll make it look just so much better. But it doesn't look bad now, as it is. What else? I was gonna say it looked similar to the cooler design hips, but not quite at all. With that being said, oh yeah, they also showed a series of hand accessories, which, you know, is pretty much like the bare minimum nowadays. You know, having multiple hands is always nice, but you know, people want their energy effects, their aura effects, all types of things. Okay, yet another thing that I forgot to put into the last video. So, from an unknown creator, we have these head sculpts that are basically based off of Mastar Media's Omni God Goku, of course, and Vegeta attained the form as well. But either way, that's besides the point. It's from his series Anime World, but somebody's basically gone along and created these head sculpts. Now, credit to, of course, Sai and Burst for sending the pictures. Well, of course, whoever originally the pictures belonged to, or whatever site, credit to them as well. But these things look good. I can't lie. Now, this is one of those things where it's like, it's fan fiction, so only so many people are going to be really interested in it, even though a lot of people are into fan fiction. It's just, you know, when it comes to Dragon Ball, I've seen there's some people that's like, I'm cool with just the canon stuff. I don't need the Super Saiyan 5. I don't need the whatever you can think of, right? But let's move forward because there's more pictures of this stuff. Here is some more pictures with, you know, different colors, different bangs. Actually, it's like the one on the far left with the bluish color got one long bang and one kind of super short bang, and then the one in the middle has two short bangs, and then that of course they all have the one bang. But this is looking really good. There's more pictures. Once again, that looks like the evil Goku from Anime War. Hair sculpt looks great. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it besides this is really cool, but it's kind of like one of those things where you're either into it or you're not. But let's move forward. Alright, people, so we on that 5K Toys page, and they showed this off the other day in a reel, and this is basically Beast Deity, formerly known as Kong Studio, showing off how we're gonna watch it again, how their Goku Black's articulation is gonna work in spite of, you know, having that shirt piece. And we've seen with Tamashii Nations that it didn't work out. It didn't work out at all. And it's cool in concept to have that kind of soft material there and then have the articulation hidden. It's cool in terms of aesthetic because there's less breakage in the sculpt. But for now, I think Tamashii should stay away from plastic on plastic. Either way, I'm getting off topic. This is just really wonderful to see. Hopefully this translates to the actual figure, because we don't want another Super Saiyan 3 situation with Kong Studios, and yeah, that just wasn't that wasn't it in terms of the hair and not delivering on a promise with the hair. But either way, let's move forward again. Okay, so now what we have here is the Super Saiyan 5 skirt pieces, or a huge production of them. And I was starting to get a little worried about this release because I was like, yo, they haven't said anything since, you know, they transferred their name to Beast Deity. But, you know, in true 5K Toys fashion, just when I'm thinking like, oh man, we haven't heard anything from it, we hear something from it. And basically what 5K Toys said at the time of this recording, late next month. So that should be late October that this figure is dropping. So in the same way that, you know, how some of us didn't get the Super Saiyan 3s, but they managed to get them on whenever they have the stock, this is going to be an opportunity if you care about Super Saiyan 5 Goku on a 3.0 mode. Because they did release the Super Saiyan 5 Goku, but that was Xeno Goku and it was on a 2.0 mode. So this would be more in line with what we see in Dragon Ball AF, you know? Or in a fan art from Dragon Ball AF. But yeah, this definitely super happy about this. Now, I think we've covered everything that we need to cover, but don't leave just yet. Hear me out. At long last, something I've been meaning to drop for a while is pretty much complete. I have a video. That is to say, I have a video, 3,000 late, super late 3,000 subscribers special coming. If today is what, the 28th? It should be dropping tomorrow. Whether it's late tomorrow or early tomorrow, we'll see. But it should be dropping tomorrow. Please look forward to it. Hopefully enjoy it, but no guarantees. Peace. Alright people, so I meant to mention this in the main video, but when the head sculpts were first revealed, Burst had sent them and he was like, yo, don't these seem eerily familiar? And then he showed the Goku Black head sculpt, the manga style Goku Black head sculpt from DL Customs. And then he posted this picture and I was like, they do look very similar. At least without the front hair piece, you know? Without that front hair piece that you see here, the hair sculpts are extremely similar. Now, what could this mean? Is it DL Customs making this? I'm not gonna go that far, but it could at the very least be someone from that team that's also working on these head sculpts, because the face plates don't look quite as good as DL Customs, which leads me to believe that it could be somebody from that team, but at the very least a different sculptor for the faceplate, you know? But with that being said, what do you guys, are y'all hyped for like an Omni God Goku head? I think it's pretty cool. Everything else that's fan fiction is starting to be made, Super Saiyan 5 and all these different things, so nothing really is off limits. I think the only thing that sucks is that, you know, people make these fan-made things, but you know, somebody go ahead and make a figure of it. But at the same time, that's what third parties been doing, and that's what they always will do. So, you know, what can I say about that, really? But peace.